work via YouTube and Facebook Live. First, I want to give some shout outs to some people who've been tuning into the show. Matt Early, Lisa Burke, and Grandad Liggy. I love you, Grandad Liggy. Polici's Cafe Massive, who I'm missing. The best fry up in Bethnal Green. Nevin Anna, absolute banter in there. Ron Riley, Alva, Kay and the Bells. Also, shout out to my WhatsApp group fam, the JD Appreciation Society, the Me, Myself, and I clan, Lady Windermere's fan clan, London fam, Homie HQ, and finally my mum and dad. All the mum and dads, granddads around the globe who are cocooned. There we are. And I'm going to introduce my three guests tonight. First up, we've got Kelly-Anne Byrne, Disco Queen of Ireland, one of my favourite Irish radio hosts of the last decade. Responsible for breaking countless tracks on a radio show. The beat goes on from back in the day. She's also one of Ireland's most loved and celebrated DJs, representing Mahon and Heron with pride. That's the women of Ireland for you non-Irish speakers out there. Part of the extended Mother crew, a bit like myself, and a genuine role model for aspiring DJs who are keen to take up the mantle and play quality music. Kelly-Anne, how you doing?
I'm great. Yeah, great. Well, I don't know. I mean, as well as being, I don't know what I am anymore in these circumstances, but all good.
Where are you? You in Dublin?
I'm in Dublin. Yeah, in Dublin, in my apartment. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah. And what's going? Any illegal raves, warehouse parties, or nightclub happenings?
The drug dealers are all wearing gloves around my way. So
are they?
Safety first.
Oh, I forgot. Actually, it's actually 8:00 right now as well, isn't it? It's 8:00 right now, so we've actually got to do a clap for the drug dealers in Hackney right now. Actually, well done, lads. Good lads. It's a bit non-stop, actually. So next guest is my man, Jon Carter, aka Monkey Mafia, aka Junior Carter, aka the Block Party King of the late 90s. John was one of the reasons. Johnny Carter was one of the reasons I still love DJ culture and club music today. His sets at the Heavenly Social are legendary. His remix productions as Monkey Mafia fuel dance floors and DJ record bags around the world. His 808 State remix is one of my personal faves. He's also one of the nicest blokes in dance music to boot. John, how are you in this world of madness, brother? And what has been your favorite meme of the last week?
I'm good. Yeah, it's been a time to get out, enjoy people, places, things. Garlic. I've been picking a lot of garlic. I'm taking the opportunity actually to eat a lot of garlic, pick a lot of garlic, cook a lot of garlic. Meme-wise, I'll have to get back to you on that one. I think Ashley's got one there, right? I think he's got one prepared for us.
Ashley's definitely got one prepared for us there, man. Right, okay, so lastly, we have Daddy Ash, aka Ashley Beedle, aka he has a million other guys as names he's put his music out under. Ashley is globally known for the #1 hit Lazy featuring David Byrne of Talking Heads with his old buddies from Express 2, Rocky and Diesel. He was also behind and part of the Ballistic Brothers Black Science Orchestra and loads more. He's a don of disco mixes, edits and rare jams, as well as being a proper lover of quality hip-hop and all forms of reggae like Jon Carter. He's also has a recipe for jerk chicken that keeps me awake at night thinking about what the special ingredients are and when I'm going to get some. You're going to make me in a jar of that special sauce, brother. And could we have it like yesterday or what? Ashley, you're in Ramsgate, being a Florence Ninja Gale for your lovely wife, the amazing Jo Wallace. How is the lovely Mrs. Beedle? And what's the funniest thing you've heard all week?
That's her.
That's the thing.
Ashley's got
It was really funny because what did she do today? She was like, I really can't do this quiz, man. I'm not very well. And what do I have next to me? And it's like she's turned into this kind of quiz monster, you know what I mean?
Quiz monster, Jo Wallace. You heard it here first. You're married to her. I may have married you, but you're married to her, mate. So,
yes.
So you've got to deal with that, man. That's all I'm saying. You know?
Yeah.
Right, and lastly, we have Quizmaster himself, the quiz wizard, who is over there.
You're getting that right this one.
Over there.
That way,
Owen
yeah.
from Irish Media Network. He's going to take care of the answers via special WhatsApp set up for contestants. Owen, how you doing? And give us the ledge there, brother.
I'm very well, Harvey, and thank you very much. So just a quick little run over for the rules for everybody watching at home. The 3 contestants are going to be asked the same 10 questions. They're all going to give their answers in via WhatsApp so we can monitor their answers. We'll give all of the answers at the end of the 10 questions. Anybody wanting to play at home, just leave your answers in the comments on either Facebook or YouTube. They're being monitored live, and at the end of the episode, we'll have a winner from the public who will win a special prize.
Oh,
Can we check the comments? Because I could do it a couple of tips, really.
You can do it. So that's
live
it, Harvey.
comments
Back to
there.
you.
All right, awesome. So, yeah. So, I mean, I guess we need to just start with the questions now. We're going to go straight in here, lads. So, let me kick things off. Question 1. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What decade was the bass guitar invented? What decade was the bass guitar invented? I'll give you a little clue. It wasn't 1920, so it wasn't the 20s. What decade
I need to see you typing there, Ashley.
was
I
the
don't see you
bass
typing. There you
guitar
go.
invented?
John's in with his answer.
Are we in with our answer? Yes, we are.
You are indeed, yes.
me too. You should have got mine.
And Kelly-Anne is in with hers as
I
well.
wanted to do like a Huey Green thing there. You know, yes, we are. We're in with our answer.
Yes, we are.
Too young.
I know I saw Huey Green. My dad's brother's band was on Opportunity Knocks. It's true.
I had a dance hall, the first one in the 20s.
It's absolutely true.
Okay, Ashley. Question number 2. Name 2 genres of music that started in the 1980s. Name 2 genres of music that started in the 1980s. 2 genres of music that started in the 1980s.
So John is in with his answers.
John is in with the first answer. Kelly-Anne is coming up on the back foot here. She's going to get an answer in here any second now.
Yeah.
Ashley Beedle. What's Ashley Beedle doing? Ashley Beedle is looking to his left. It could be his right. We don't know because it's backwards in this TV world. Name 2 genres of music.
So we've just got one from Ashley there. I need a second one.
Need a second one.
Oh no, you've got them in. You've got them in, yeah.
Put them in.
No,
Put them in.
you've got
Did
them
you get
in.
mine on?
Flock is
Flock of budgies, as we used to
Milpwa.
call them in Ireland. Flock of seagulls is not a genre of music.
Shout out the window. Who's getting
A squirm of
Oh,
budgies.
seagulls!
Garlic madness coming in there. Garlic madness coming in.
all the answers are in, Arvine. Next
Right, we're on to
question.
question 3. Name 2 innovators of reggae music. Name 2 innovators of reggae music. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, boom. Boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, boom.
So many.
Kelly, I don't see you typing there.
It's gone totally blank.
Name 2 innovators of reggae music. That could be an answer too, you know, maybe.
Yeah.
Ice, ice.
I love the piano.
Shaggy.
Is this filtered? Because it was a Shaky Steve.
Johnny Wakelin.
Calvin Harris is not the correct answer. Okay, how are we doing now? We got all the answers.
We've
in for
got
question 3.
Kelly-Anne hasn't got any answers in, so we're going to have to move on because the time is
Got
elapsed now.
Okay, Kelly-Anne, sorry about that. Okay, so question 4. What year was Pasha first opened? And what does the name stand for? Now, there's a point for each answer. So what year was Pasha first opened? And what does the name stand for? Pasha.
overpriced VIP.
Expensive water.
I mean,
Dear Pasha, we do not condone the comments of Jon Carter on this show. We think you're a wonderful institution and establishment.
we love you, Pasha.
No, we do love Pasha. It's
I don't know if I don't know if I still love it. I used to love it. I've been there in years, mind you. So.
Are you talking about Pasha or are you talking about the outside world there, Ashley?
Kelly-Anne's got her answers in.
Okay.
Ashley's got his answers in.
So what year was Pasha first opened and what does the name stand for?
And John has got his answers in.
Lovely. Lovely.
John built Pasha.
you know,
Garlic.
So we've got all the answers in, Arvine.
Okay, the next question, which is question 5. What decade would Ray Charles have his first hit song? What decade would Ray Charles have his first hit song? Ghostbusters 1985.
Ashley's in with his answer pretty quickly and confidently.
ooh,
What decade would Ray Charles have his first hit song?
John is in with his, and Kelly-Anne is in with his. I'm noticing a little delay there on the typing that's happening there, guys.
Look.
No, actually, you were in lightning quick there, Ashley. You were in lightning quick, so don't you
Hands in
worry.
the air.
We'll be keeping an eye on the rules from here. Arvine, all the answers are in. Everybody's good.
Okay, next question. Question number 6. What year was SoundCloud invented? What year was SoundCloud invented?
oh, piss off. What?
Jesus, that's a tough one.
What year was
man.
SoundCloud invented? I'll give you
He
a
might-
clue.
Oh, Ashley, on the money.
Give you a clue.
Okay.
It wasn't in the 90s.
Okay, I'm just deleting that.
Yeah,
One.
Garlic.
So,
Don't mind
so
if
we've
I
got
do.
all the answers in there, Arvine.
All the answers are in. Jon Carter's about to start chewing on the garlic there. For those of you who don't know, Jon Carter's got the biggest bag of garlic that you've seen on lockdown, and he can make it rain garlic. Look at that, man. What are you talking about, brother? What are you talking about? Look at that, man. If you can make your way to the Kent-Sussex border, find the lodges, you'll find Jon Carter dishing out the garlic, €5 a bag. He takes sterling. Okay, question number 7. Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, created what hit-making 90s record label? Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, created what hit-making 90s record label? Sean Combs, Diddy.
Jon
P. Diddy.
Carter's in there pretty confidently with the right answer.
Jon Carter and Ashley may have partied on his yacht in Ibiza in the 90s.
I saw you set fire to him once.
You,
He
on.
was groping.
that one's bad for me.
He was groping someone. It was out of order, so Yoss set fire to him. And I'll tell you this: he's not very flammable, so it took ages with a lighter. Actually set fire to him.
Oh my God.
It
Big shouts to Yoss out there if you tuned in, mate. Proper setting fires to the joint, man.
So Ashley's answer to that question was garlic.
Sean Combs, okay. Puff Daddy created what hit-making 90s record label?
We have all the answers in, Arvine.
Right, we're in. Right, we're on to question number 8. What was Prince's first album called, and what year was it released?
Oh,
Fuck year.
What year was
We're all
Prince's
typing
album
confidently there.
released, and what was it called? What was Prince's first album called, and what year was it released?
John's answer's in.
I've got the album. You know that, didn't you? I can't remember it.
You got the album and you don't remember.
close enough for you.
It's terrible.
Ashley, have you shaved your head on the lockdown, or is that just a standard?
Yeah, I did, yeah. Yeah, I got a haircut the other day, but it's growing very fast at the moment. By the time, if you get me on the next quiz, I'll probably look like Prince.
Well, you'd have to shrink for that though, surely, because he's about 5'2" or something. So if you like a large Prince. So what was Prince's first album called, and what year was it released? Have we got all the answers in?
Answers are in, indeed.
Good man. So, ninth question: who is responsible?
No one.
For John Garlick's Carter collection. It was. Who was responsible? We're gonna take a breath here.
Yeah.
Who was responsible for the extended mix? Who was responsible for the extended mix?
Oh, easy.
Who was Ashley, your voice sounds like a woman there. It's pretty amazing. It didn't even move. Must be the lag.
Ashley.
It must be the lag. Internet. It's the internet. It's an issue. It's an issue.
Yeah.
John, I need to see you typing.
Who was responsible for the extended mix?
Ashley Beedle's in there with the correct answers pretty quickly.
I'll give you a clue. It wasn't me.
I didn't.
And it wasn't Kelly-Anne Byrne, Jon Carter, or Ashley Beedle. Might have been a flock of seagulls. Shouts to Kate.
John, I'm afraid the time is up. So yeah, we got all the answers locked in now, Irvine.
We're in like Flynn. Okay, so we got one more question. Who is considered the most iconic and influential garlic producer of the last day? No. That's an easy one. Who is considered the most iconic and influential female recording artist of all time? Who is considered?
That's pretty subjective, isn't it? Really.
I mean, it's subjective, but who? It's who is considered the most iconic and influential female recording artist of all time?
Kelly-Anne in with the correct answer there very quickly.
I'll give you a clue.
Yeah. Kelly-Anne, you got that?
One of
Ashley's
my mates
as well.
I'll give you a clue. One of my mates ended up with her high heel.
This could prove to be a crucial question in the overall standings.
Tim Blake has come in there with some answers on the live comment section, and he's got them right, I think, too, as well.
He has indeed.
Good man, Tim. Boom.
John wasn't looking. Just to tease him. Okay, so John, that answer's in. So
that's 10 questions.
We have
done.
all 10 questions done and 10 answers in.
Okay, so we're going to run through the answers right now. Owen's going to read them out. I'm going to have a guess, and he's going to give the correct answer. So okay. I'll read them out, actually. So what decade was the bass guitar invented? I would have thought like the 1940s, Owen.
It was 1936 by Paul Turmeric. So Kelly-Anne was right on the money with this one for round one. John and Ashley were incorrect with the 50s.
Wow.
Thanks for that.
Bass ninjas there totally failed.
Man.
These two guys here, Ashley and John, have made some of the best bass lines the world has ever seen.
Very kind.
But they don't know when the bass was invented, so that's fine. Moving on.
Name two it was in the 20s, so you know.
Name two genres of music that started in the 1980s. I would have said techno and acid house, or techno and house music.
So yeah, there's a number of genres that I would accept to this. We had techno, house, rave, Balearic, acid house. So everybody was correct across the board with this question.
I had death metal.
Yes, you did, which was again correct. First, I noticed for the first three answers, you went as far left field with your answer as you could have gone.
Garlic lovers, eh? Garlic
correct,
lovers.
Nonetheless.
Okay, next question. Name two of the innovators of reggae music. I guess, I mean, the obvious one there for me would be Bob Marley, but then it would be like, I'd probably be thinking someone like this U-Roy or The Scientist or something like that, I don't know. Maybe I'm not right there.
No,
Scratch
again, there's one of the genres again that there's no one sole originator of the style, but I would have accepted Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Bunny Wailer, Toots and the Maytals, and again, Ashley and John both correct in that one. Kellyanne, I'm afraid, didn't get that one right.
What was your answer, Kellyanne?
I froze on that one. I don't know why. What did I think of Bob Marley?
Kellyanne's answer was Ghost Man. Or Invisible Man. He was like one of the originators. Okay, right. Next question we have here is: what year was Pasha first opened, and what does the name stand for? So there's a point for each answer. So what year was Pasha first opened? I'm gonna hazard a guess here and say 91. Probably, I'm sure it was probably maybe earlier than that. You know. So actually, you know what? It was earlier than that. Like, I'm gonna go a bit earlier. I'm gonna say 81. But it's probably earlier than that. Maybe I'll go a bit earlier than that. Maybe what about 71? I don't know. 71, and I'd say Pasha stands for
1920. I saw Hugh Green there.
Opportunity knocks.
What was the answer? I have no idea what Pasha
So
stands
the
for.
answer was 1973. It was originally first on the mainland of Spain, but it got brought to Ibiza in 73 by the Urgel brothers. One was the DJ and the other one was front of house. And the name itself was to translate as you'd become rich as an Arabian prince. So the name Pasha actually stands for as rich as an Arabian prince.
I'm going to start using that. I'm going to start shouting that at people from my window of my house now tomorrow. Pasha! Go home. Stay home, you. Pasha! So the next question was, what decade would Ray Charles have his first hit song? 1940s? I don't know.
It was 1951. So again, we had correct answers from Ashley, John, and Kelly on this one.
Wow. Okay. Very good, lads. And then the next question was, what year was SoundCloud invented? I think I know the answer to this because I actually had a good few meetings with SoundCloud back in the day, and I think it's 2007.
You would have been right, Harvey, in 2007. Everybody was close. Ashley got this pretty quickly. John and Kellyanne did not get the answer to this one.
What did they answer?
Kellyanne gave us 2010, and John's answer was 2008.
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. So Sean Coombs, aka Puff Daddy, created what hit-making 90s record label? Bad Boys. Bad Boys.
Yes, it's an iconic label and one of the biggest selling labels of all time. Hosted Notorious B.I.G. amongst many other artists. So, yeah, across the board for this one, we had Ashley was correct, John was correct, and Kellyanne was wrong.
I don't know why I'm laughing at that one, Kellyanne. That's
It's so wicked.
It's a hard one. It's a tough one, man. Did anyone
She's
see
only down the road from you.
What?
She's only down the road from you.
No, I'm in London, dude, and she's in Ireland.
You know what I mean?
She'll find you. You'll be the one shouting out the window, rich as an Arabian prince.
Speaking of Arabian, what were you saying there, Kelly-Anne? Sorry.
Well, no, the rich is an Arabian prince.
No, it's an old story that his sister, when they set up the whole thing. So if you do if you do enough digging on the topic, which I kind of have done over the last few years, just on nightclubs over the last 100 years, it was one of the stories that kind of stood out to me as a pretty nice little story. Two brothers setting up a nightclub that goes on to become one of the biggest brands in the world.
Cool, good for them.
Speaking
of princes,
she's got Pasha Wallet.
She's got Pasha Wallet, has she? Who's she? Who's this?
An Arabian prince.
Is that your other voice there, Ashley?
Yeah.
Yeah. The answer voice.
Yeah.
Right. The question number 7. Number 8. What was Prince's first album called? And what was the year it was released? I have no idea. I've no idea what it was called, and I've no idea what it was released.
Dirty Minds in 1980. Self-produced album, and played pretty much every instrument on the whole entire album, and engineered and mixed it himself as well. He was 18 years of age, if I'm not mistaken.
Put your hands up if you got a dirty mind. It's just me then, is it?
So nobody got the answer to that one.
Where's the
So we're all good.
No, it really freaked me out because I've got the album in the back, and for the life of me, I can't remember at all.
You didn't. Who cares?
She went,
Ashley, it's behind you, mate. It's behind you. It's behind you, mate. Look behind you.
We have a very funny Prince story which we can't tell at the moment. So
Why not? Just tell it, mate. Just tell it. Okay, you can tell us afterwards. We'll have a little chat once the show's finished. Right, next question. Who was responsible for the extended mix? Tom Moulton. Tom Moulton was the sponsor. Tom Moulton. Yeah.
Oh, I got that wrong. Yeah.
Night on the edit block.
Oh, so
Ashley got that one right.
What did John and Kelly-Anne say?
John and Kelly-Anne said...
I said I fucking know this one.
Yeah. And then Kelly-Anne's was Larry Levan.
I said Larry Levan.
Yeah, I mean, good guesses.
Same era, same genre.
yeah.
Garlic.
Dear Tom, we've actually
Had a remix.
had a remix and had him on the phone.
Did you?
Did you?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He was just talking for ages about
Remixes.
and cats
And the headphones.
and the heptones.
Did he say anything else?
It's extended,
No.
isn't it?
Not really. He was on the phone for a bloody long time. I know that much.
That was an extended phone call, Jon Carter.
He's still alive, you know.
No, it's
We love you, Tom
We
Moulton.
love you, Tom.
Now, how old is he now, Tom Moulton?
Huh?
How old would he be now under Tom Moulton?
Probably about 140.
7
He's
now.
about 77 now, I think. Yeah,
is he?
Yeah.
Wow.
and he's still working. He's still active.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Right, next question. Who is considered the most iconic and influential female recording artist of all time? Garlic collector of the last 24 hours, Jon Carter. But the answer to the question is Madonna, I would say, because Madonna would be like... Now, John
I don't know.
reckons this is debatable, so I want to hear from John here.
Well, I put just so many names just fly through your head, and so when I put Diana Ross, you think Madonna, but Diana Ross, Aretha, and Madonna. I wrote.
I'm going to give you the point for that because it's generally considered... Arvine, do you want to have a guess there before we give the answer?
If someone died,
I said Matt.
Yeah, it's Madonna. Everybody generally considers in terms of record sales, revenue generated, impact on the industry. Even from her first big hit, Holiday, which was produced by Jelly Bean Benitez, she was one of the kind of first people who was on the house scene as a dancer in Danceteria in the club in New York. So yeah, Madonna was the answer to that one.
Someone actually I had to DJ for Madonna her last album launch in Ali Pali there, and someone actually came up to me and was like, "Hey man, are you Jelly Bean Benitez?" I was like,
Like resemblance.
I was like, nah. And I was like, I'm sure like he's probably about 70 now as well, is he not? And they were like,
I hung out with him, you know.
oh yeah, you hung out with him.
No, Arvine, he looks really young. Honestly, he looks really young.
Oh, thanks, Kelly-Anne. Thanks. Cheers, mate. Nice one.
we're all agreed Madonna. Then I guess this is fair enough.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. Well, Ashley, what did you go? Madonna, did you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I said
Cool.
It was a
Right,
strange
sweet.
one,
So
though, because we were thinking, was that from a fiscal point of view or was it from a talent point of view? I don't know. But she's both, isn't she?
And if someone had died in 1983, never even experienced that, you know?
Yeah, true, man. True.
I don't think Barbara Streisand would be very happy, though, do you?
Yeah.
Barbara who? I mean, Britney could be. It's debatable whether Britney could be one of the most influential recording artists too. You know, if you were like born in 2000. So
could be as well.
Taylor Swift.
Blondie. Taylor Swift is your wife. What did you say? So, I don't know. I'm losing you there, Ashley. I'm losing you. Well, okay, so that concludes the questions and the answers. Now I'm going to hand things over to Owen there, and he's going to give us the rundown of who the winner is and who the losers are.
So the winner of tonight's episode is Ashley with 7 out of 10.
Yay! Well done, Ashley.
Congratulations.
Rastafari. What about the other two?
John was second with 5, and Kelly-Anne was third with 4.
Good. Well done, guys. Well done, guys. That's good.
You all done very well. You all done very well.
Thank you, Ash, up there.
Thanks, Ashley. Ashley and voice.
Well done, everyone.
Amazing, guys. Listen, thanks a million for being part of it. Big
Thank
shout out to Ashley Beedle, legends. Watch him out online. Jon Carter, absolute legend. Kelly-Anne Byrne. It was a night of legends. All people that I love, friends, family, and thanks everyone for tuning in. You've been watching the Decades of Dance. I'm Marvin, and that is the Quiz Wizard Owen. You guys stay around here because we're going to have a little chat. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Irish Media Network. We entertain.
Hello.